everyone, it's Amber, and today I'm going to be randomly recommending you guys some books. I've been wanting to do a recommendations video for a while, but I wanted to do some sort of category, but there was no category that I had enough books that I truly really love to recommend you guys. So I decided to do a random recommends video, and I might end up making this more of a series and doing some more random recommendation videos with just random books scattered throughout it. So I'm going to try to recommend books in a lot of different genres and books that aren't really that popular, because if I recommend you guys like The Hunger Games, like obviously everyone likes The Hunger Games, so I don't want to recommend something to you guys that most people have already read before. So I'm going to recommend some lesser known series that I really love. And yeah, so let's just get straight into the recommendations. So the first book that I want to recommend to you guys is The Witch Hunter by Virginia Boaker. This book is a fantasy book. There's witches, ghosts, pirates, like there's everything in this book, and it's so much fun. It basically follows this girl named Elizabeth, and she is a witch hunter, and basically these witch hunters go out, find witches, and bring them back, but they're supposed to bring them back alive. So she is a witch hunter, and she's always been trained to hunt down these witches, and one day she gets accused of being a witch herself. So she's sent into the dungeons. Then this wizard guy comes in and makes a deal with her that she helps him break this curse that he has on him. Then he will help her to get out of her sentence and save her from jail. So it is so good. It's such a fun adventure story. If you're looking for more of a lighthearted, less like serious fantasy, then definitely pick this up. It's very addicting and all the characters in it are so fun. So I think that anyone can really enjoy this book if you like fantasy. It's also a really good beginner fantasy series, so if you don't read a lot of fantasy right now, I would pick this one up because this is a good series to get you into fantasy. The next series that I'm going to recommend is by one of my favorite authors ever. She's an auto-buy author, and I absolutely love all of her books, and that is Jennifer L. Armentrout, and the series I'm recommending right now is going to be the Lux series. This was the first series that I read from Jennifer L. Armentrout, and it's so good. It's so addicting. It's the perfect paranormal romance, so it's a really great reading slump book. If you are in a reading slump or a book hangover, pick this up because it starts out very like cliche Twilight-esque, and then as you get on through the series, it gets more and more intense, and you get more and more invested in these characters, and it's just so amazing. It's about this girl named Katie, and she moves into this town, and she finds out that her neighbors are aliens, which is not a spoiler, it's on the back of the book. But anyway, she finds out her neighbors are aliens, and there's a really hot guy named Damon, and I love him, and he's one of my #1 book boyfriends ever. And she actually has a book blog, which is really cool to read about. So she is basically a booktuber, and she also blogs too. It's just so good. So I would definitely pick this up if you like addicting paranormal romance trashy series, but it's like amazing. I'm so sorry if you can hear that bird squawking out there. It's squawking. This is a bind-up of the first 2 books. It's Obsidian Onyx. This is Opal and Origin. And then the last book, which is Opposition. And then there's also a book from Damon's point of view, which is Oblivion. This is the first book from Damon's point of view. And it's not like really cheesy and horrible like a lot of the books are from a guy's point of view in the series. It's so good. I loved it so much, and it felt like rereading the first book. So if you have not picked up the Lux series, I definitely recommend doing so. I think that anyone can find something to love about this series, and it's just so much fun. So if you're in the mood for a really fun series, pick up the Lux series. So next I'm going to be recommending a contemporary book. Even though I don't read a lot of contemporaries, I really love this contemporary book, and that is The Unexpected Everything by Morgan Matson. Now, I know that this is pretty popular on BookTube. If you haven't read it yet and you have it on your shelf, or even if you don't, go and pick this book up because I don't really like contemporary, and I loved this book so much, and to the point where I think I read it in July last year, and I'm still thinking about it, and I still want to, like, I want to reread it. But I think the reason why I really love Morgan Matson is because her books have, like, fun things in them. Like this one has emojis, which made it so cute and so fun, and I just really enjoyed that part of it. And some of her other books have, like, little extra things in them. Like Amy and Roger's Epic Detour has snippets and postcards and stuff like that from their journey and playlists and stuff like that. So I love Morgan Matson's books, and I cannot wait to read Since You've Been Gone, which I haven't read yet, but I'm going to read over this summer, and Second Chance Summer, which I have not read yet. So I'm kind of saving those for this summer, and I usually read a Morgan Matson book now every single summer. The Unexpected Everything, if you don't know, it's about this girl, and she is very reserved, and she has kind of her whole summer planned out. She's going to go to this college thing and have more of an academic summer experience, but then her plans kind of go everywhere and don't work out, so she has to get a job and stay home for the summer, and she ends up like dog walking. She meets this really cute guy, and all of her friends are so much fun. This book is really about friendship, and it's just such an amazing story, and I highly recommend this if you haven't picked it up. It's my favorite Morgan Matson book from the 2 that I've read, but I will let you know what my favorite ends up being once I read the rest of them. But I highly recommend this. There are dogs, there are cute guys. The last series that I'm going to be recommending for this video is going to be the Sweet Evil series. This is also a perfect read for summer, even though it doesn't really look like it. It is amazing. It's so addicting. Just like the Lux series, it kind of has the same sort of feeling to it. It follows this girl named Anna, and she is like goody two-shoes. She always does everything the way that she's supposed to, and then she finds out that her dad is basically like a demon, but each of these like demons, I forget the name of them, but they each rule one of the 7 deadly sins, and then there are a couple more mixed in, and her dad is the like demon of substance abuse. The children of these demons are supposed to go out and like spread their sin, and she doesn't want to do that, so it's about her trying to navigate through this world and trying to kind of like get out of this. And she meets this guy named Caden, who is the typical bad boy young adult male love interest. That's what he is, and I highly recommend this for like a summer read, because I read it in the summer and I like binge read this whole series, and it's so good. I really want to reread it because it's so much fun. In this series there's Sweet Evil, Sweet Peril, and Sweet Reckoning, and then there's another book from Caden's point of view, which I have yet to read, but I'm probably going to read it over the summer because I love this series. All the characters in it are so lovable and so fun, and it's just such a great series, and I really, really love it, so I definitely recommend this series for you guys. So these are the series that I recommend for you guys in this random recommends video. I'll definitely be doing more of these in the future, but in the meantime, before I make another video, definitely check out these. Let me know down below if you have any recommendations for me, and also let me know what types of recommendations videos you guys want, because I have some that I'm thinking about. Like I might do a full video on just paranormal romance, young adult books, because I love that genre. Also, I might do like magical books and like books with fairies in them and like just fantasy in general. So let me know what you guys want me to do recommendation videos on, because these are some of my favorite videos to watch and I have never really made one before. So let me know what you guys want me to recommend to you, because I would love to do some more recommendation videos. And if you like this recommendation video, you can feel free to give it a thumbs up, because it really supports my channel, and you can also subscribe down below if you want to see more of my videos, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!